And we are here for you. Again. Now, are you looking for one of the hottest podcasts out right now? We talk about relationships, trending topics, black culture, anything that comes to our mind, anything that might trigger you. So if you're triggered, it worked. Save it for the move, baby. Let's go. The sped up edition.
Punk's here to fix your relationship.
Hey,
Don't leave my part out.
Hey, I didn't know if you liked it or not. I didn't know if you liked it or not. I will add that back to the intro. I'm sorry. Punk's here to fix your relationship.
That's the plan.
Let's go. How y'all doing?
Wonderful.
It felt like I was just with you guys. I mean, it felt like you were just here, like literally.
Like we never left.
Like you never left. Like
same outfits and everything.
Y'all still look immaculate. I mean, y'all still look. The color, the lighting is beautiful. The makeup is everything is beautiful. I love it. Part 2s are always better. God, I guarantee that. Any pleasantries? Anything you want to start off with? Nope.
One day when we making real money off this, y'all gonna get some deeper stuff when we just be having random conversation. We gonna let y'all get some insight on that, but until then,
yeah,
y'all just gonna get this.
Yeah, get what we give you guys.
Y'all can get the real raw.
Hey. So I didn't do comments because I can do them now. Why not? Okay, comments. Oh, Jessica Lenai had a comment about the comments. Go ahead. Give it to him.
Oh, I just said your audience don't realize what they look like.
What make you say that?
Because some dude called me ugly or said that I look like a gremlin.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You looked him up.
Ask him where.
I looked exactly at that stuff. Got his IP and everything. Stop living in your mama house.
Cable ain't even in your name, sir. You don't even pay the bills, sir.
Mama pay the bill.
Okay.
Phone bill and everything.
Tony Rando, my boy. Big props to K for keeping it real and staying with the reality mindset.
KK.
Yeah, look, KK, my cuz. May not agree with everything, but at least you kept it real. What do you say? Fire episode. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Cancer energy. She just said yes with emoji hands. I don't know what she was referring to, but appreciate you. Well, welcome. Thank you. Comic media. Here for the content. Whether I agree or not, keep up the greatness. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Everybody ain't gonna agree on everything.
Absolutely.
Each one of us say, but that's the point. Everybody got different perspectives.
All right. That's enough of that. Hey, y'all. Any pleasantries?
I just love these two individuals right here. Thank
Oh,
you for having me back.
Do you?
It's beautiful energy.
As much as they roll their eyes at you, you still like them.
I can't control my face. I'm sorry. Don't pay it no mind.
But you know,
already it didn't even start.
it's
Messy ass.
first of all, this is a beautiful space. I'm with two
thank you.
beautiful people. I think that I'm beautiful too.
Only two? Only
Who you
two?
leaving
What
out?
the hell?
Deuce, you're beautiful too.
What the hell?
Deuce, you're beautiful too.
Shit.
Although all I see is the back of your damn head. You're beautiful.
I need to
too.
clean it up back
And
there.
thank you for having me back. I really do. I appreciate it so much.
We appreciate you for coming.
Hey, we definitely do.
What's up?
We definitely appreciate you for being here. So let me get right to it. Are bad bitches financially literate?
Can you be a bad bitch if you broke?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh
The
my
fuck?
God.
Somebody else financing that shit. What you mean?
Well, I mean,
Because the term bad bitches for social media is based off how you look and the things that you
Put it
have,
on your
not
sweater,
like.
Deuce.
not what you have. It's just like, well, not like the amount of money that you have or how you invest it, stuff like that. When I hear the term bad bitch, I think of somebody that people are talking about. She's pretty and she probably got a fat ass and big tits. And
see, I always think,
and she wears designer,
and
her nails is always done.
I mean, but if I personally, I can't feel like a bad bitch if I'm out here sleeping on a dirty mattress. Like, I don't know.
But that don't mean they sleeping on a dirty mattress. But
I mean, I'm saying, like,
maybe the reason your mattress is clean is somebody bought you one.
It was like,
I'm a Leo. I can't help it. I gotta go.
McDonald's. If I sleep on a dirty mattress, I am not a big bitch. I will hope not.
I don't know. I think you gotta have your shit together, and I mean with financials too.
Stuffed in beans.
To be a bad bitch, you're not a bad bitch if you out here asking other niggas for money. I don't know.
That's why they become bad bitches.
Because other niggas finance me.
So that somebody can finance them. Otherwise, why you advertising it so much? What are you gaining from advertising being a bad bitch and looking a certain way?
But see, I personally believe a bad bitch is somebody who is doing it on their own.
We get what you think one is. But in the social media, in the social media world and out here in public, like, most people think of a bad bitch as the way she look.
Yeah. I mean, some can be. I don't feel like all are financial literate, but some could be.
So you're saying the majority aren't?
I can't say it. I don't know.
I feel
like there are probably some that are and some that aren't. That's all that I'm saying. Could be a 50-50 split. Could be an 80-20 split.
And my friend group of 10, 9 out of 10 is bad bitches.
Yeah.
I think all of my friends are beautiful. Y'all have great personalities.
Yeah, we all think our friends. Yeah, we all
like
think
that,
our
so
friends beautiful. We all think our friends beautiful. Okay, I was this kind of came from this little clip here. Let me
got that one ugly friend.
Let me think. What's y'all opinions about this little clip here?
Credit card, it was $15,000. Kadeen had ran up a credit card, it was $15,000. Right? So I was just like, pay the balance every month and get the credit card down. A year and a half goes by. Kadeen goes, baby, can we go see Beyonce? I'm like, sure, I can use the credit card to pay for the tickets. I go to the credit card balance is $14,986. I'm like, okay, what happened? She said, I don't know. The minimum was $45. I paid $60 every month. Over the minimum. I said no.
He said pay the balance down, not the minimum balance. But anyway.
And they're draped in designer. She looks like she has money, or she appears of money and
no,
greatness.
It looked like he got money. And he financed her, like I just said.
I think he used to be a football player too. So.
Yeah, he was a football player, and now they have their podcast. He's acting. I think she's doing so. She's acting, and she's doing some stuff too. I feel like they both come together and do stuff. Like, I don't know.
But she don't know how to pay a credit card.
Well, how long ago was this though? He wasn't saying it was recent. It's just a conversation that they're having in a recent interview. How long ago?
She just asked about Beyonce.
Talking about Beyonce tickets.
Beyonce didn't have more than one concert.
Shit sound recent to me since
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just
Beyonce tickets was just a big deal.
Yeah, because Ticketmaster fucked up.
So what's the question?
So you think
I'm not calling her a bad bitch. I don't know who she is, but I'm just saying.
That's what he's saying.
I'm just saying, like, how could you? Here's my thing. How could you have this expensive lifestyle?
Man.
How can you have all of these materialistic things, and you don't know that paying down a $15,000 credit card bill means more than putting $60 towards the damn account? That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm saying. Like, we all want to look good and look materialistic. We all want to have fancy things. But what your credit look like? What are you actually doing? Are you financially literate? Are you financially responsible? Or we just want to look good to people?
I personally believe that it's a difference between being very, very beautiful, which there are a lot of beautiful women out here, but you are not a bad bitch if you're relying on somebody else to pay for yourself and you also don't know how to take care of yourself. That's not a bad bitch. That's a basic bitch.
And they are speechless. All right, I'll move on. They ain't got nothing on this. They don't have anything to say today.
Well said. I don't feel like I needed to.
Thank you. You finally agree with me. I love you.
Vee Chat.
Huh?
Can you be in love with two people at the same time?
Ooh.
I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Let the ladies go first.
I think that.
Oh, shit.
I think so. No, I don't know. It's hard because like
You just answered.
No, I think it's like hard because like you could. I feel like you could definitely love two people at the same time, but can you be in love with two people at the same time? Like
You have to define being in love. What's
You
the
know what
difference?
it is.
And being in love and loving someone. What's the difference?
I feel like in love is a feeling. Loving someone is an action.
So can you feel the same way about two people?
Yes,
yeah,
essentially.
I feel like you can. Yeah, you can feel the same way about two people.
Can you hate two people?
Oh,
Or dislike two people at the same time?
yes.
Yeah, the world.
You definitely can. So yes, you can love two people at the same time. Or be in
No,
love with two
you can be in love with two people at the same time.
people. Fuck it. Yes, you can. Yep. Absolutely.
You agree with that
That's
point?
my dog. I have no comments.
That means you agree. That means you agree.
No, that don't mean shit.
Yeah.
That don't mean shit. No, it's definitely a general question. I mean, it's a tough ass question.
Yeah.
So like the whole time I've been growing up in life, right? I've always felt like you can only be in love with one person. Yeah. I feel like you can only be in love with one person. I grew up feeling that way. But it's just a tough ass thing. Like the way the world is, the way people are set up. Being in love is so complicated. Like, what's really the parameters of saying, like, I'm in love with this person? Because is it the actions of the things you're doing? Like, what do you tell a person?
The feeling of euphoria.
Okay, so what do you tell a person that's in, like, a poly relationship? You shouldn't feel the same way about the people that you're, like, with? Like, one of them have to have distinct feelings that you don't have for the other one.
I think that's if you're in a poly relationship with two people and you're spending all this time together, like it's
gonna happen. The more time you spend with a motherfucker, the more feelings are gonna
I don't feel
develop.
like in that situation, like one person has more than the other person because, like, yes, you can have more experience with one person, more time, more memories, or whatever, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you love them any more or any less. Or this person that comes in the situation could be loved any less.
Jessica Lenai, they running around in circles over here. Can you love two people more than one? Can you be in love with two people at the same time?
It's a no for her.
No, I honestly believe that you can be in love with two people at the same time. But this is the thing. I think that, like, you love these two people at the same time for different reasons. These people can, like, one person could fulfill you sexually. You know, actually, I'll take that back. One person can give you, like, maybe 20% of the emotion that you're asking for, but then this other person is giving you 100% of the love that you're asking, or the affection that you're asking for, or that you need as a person. Maybe this one person knows how to listen to you. Maybe this other person knows how to talk to you off of a cliff or whatever. You never know.
There's different people that can feed different parts of you.
Exactly. So I do.
But does that equate to being in love with them?
Now,
what do you think, Deuce?
Can you love two different people at the same time? Can you love two different people at the same time? Absolutely. Can you be in love with two people at the same time? I don't know if you can be in love with two people at the same time.
You just said you could.
I said you can love two people at the same time.
Nope, your first statement was like, yes, you can be in love with two people at the same time. Yes.
Blame it on the Deuce.
Okay, so you're changing it.
Blame it on the Deuce.
Let me turn my camera on so I can
answer.
answer.
You know what? I can't speak for everybody, but I know that I have loved two people at the same time for two totally different reasons.
But were you in love with both of them?
I was in love with my boyfriend at the time.
Just one of them, right?
Who was in love with the other nigga too?
I wasn't in love with him.
He was giving you stuff that your boyfriend wasn't?
Yes,
you were going to him for things that you didn't go to your boyfriend for?
Yeah.
Yeah, you was in love too.
I wasn't in love with him though. I was in love with my boyfriend.
What made it different?
What made it different? Like I said, the other party was giving me what I needed. My boyfriend gave me everything that I needed emotionally. The other person gave me everything that I needed physically.
So what made it different that you was in love with one?
You didn't love him. You loved him.
No. I love the other person.
Stop.
I love the other person because if it didn't get there emotionally, mentally, spiritually, all that stuff, we wouldn't even gotten there physically.
So what made it different that you was in love with your boyfriend but not?
Like I said, my boyfriend, he fulfilled me emotionally.
But so with this other person.
Yeah, but
no, but she said if he had not fulfilled her emotionally, mentally, and spiritually,
but
he would have
the
never
other
got the
person's
cookie.
physical outweighed my boyfriend's physical.
So you love the dick and not the good dude.
No, I do. I
love the other shit too.
Right.
So did you not love the dick of your boyfriend?
No, I did not.
So were you more in love with the other dude than your boyfriend?
Absolutely.
If he was giving you emotional and physical, but your boyfriend was only giving you emotional?
Everything that I needed too. So except for the physical.
But dude was giving you the emotional and the physical.
Everything.
Listen, I was in love with my boyfriend.
We know that's the politically correct.
And you left him?
I left my boyfriend.
That's
because of the sex?
Actually, I ended with both of them.
Okay, but
I didn't end with both of them. I ended it with both of them.
Why your boyfriend though? Why your boyfriend though?
Sex wasn't good.
Because the sex wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
Fellas, step it up.
That was 100% the truth. It was
step it up.
It was trash.
There was no compromise.
I tried. We even went to therapy.
He didn't even have no good head or nothing.
What was it about the sex that was bad? It's
no head.
Now you intrigued. Like what was
micro?
I'm
can we
saying
get to the next topic, dude?
Was it a micro?
He wasn't small or nothing like that. But
okay, why we can't get this thing to work?
So what made you stay with him?
What
made you stay with him?
All right, there you go.
What made you stay with him before meeting this other guy? If the
she
sex
told
was bad?
you everything else was good.
The reason why
sex is good too. Like that's a part. Right, Punk? That is a very important part of the relationship. So if the sex is bad and only one person is being satisfied, then that leaves you open to go.
Honestly, I don't even think both of us were being satisfied. I really don't.
So your pussy trash?
No.
So how was neither one of y'all being
I
satisfied?
just answered the question, did I not?
No. How was neither one of y'all being satisfied?
He could not perform.
Yeah, she just said he couldn't get it up.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
You was too
you said what wasn't working. She said it wasn't working.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, it wasn't working. But the reason why we stayed together for 4 years.
Well, they got medicine for ED.
Woo! Hold on, come on.
If somebody wants to take medicine, yeah, they do.
You don't know everybody's situation,
I'm
B-Chat.
Stop body shaming.
Right.
No, I'm not body shaming. I was asking a general question. Do they have medicine for ED?
They have a medicine for everything. All medicine doesn't work for all people.
I didn't say he had to take it. I was just asking the question.
He did though, but he didn't. He said that he didn't want to take medicine, so he did. Okay. Well, we stayed together for 4 years because of family pressure. Everybody was like, "Oh, you guys look so beautiful together," and we did.
Y'all was young, huh?
Yeah, I was
y'all
really young, and I didn't.
Y'all was young.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Never mind.
Go ahead. Don't never mind. We on the podcast.
Like when
your
first relationship, when you're like 17, 18, and you guys have been together forever, and then
y'all families liking each other and shit.
Each other and all that stuff.
Y'all ain't even.
Y'all gonna make it.
No, we did.
Y'all didn't.
That's the same.
You know what? Let me not.
The same guy you talked to Odyssey Phone World.
That is
no.
I'm sorry. Let me not say that.
You know, when you're together and you've been together for so long, and everybody's just used to everybody and stuff like that, it's just kind of like, it's like.
So was he never able to perform? Because I'm trying to figure out how at 17. But anyway, was he never able to perform? Because how did it? Okay.
I stuck it out because I was trying to be that.
Okay.
But remember
Okay,
when we were
I-
talking about potential? That is why a bitch don't believe in that shit no more. I'm never going in that shit.
Was 17 the end of the relationship or the beginning?
Beginning.
Okay. Oh, so
Okay.
damn. Oh shit.
Never mind.
Damn.
I wouldn't
No,
have
go
to take
ahead.
no medicine either.
Yeah,
At 17,
yeah.
I would have felt like,
Okay,
the fuck is wrong
because
with
you
me?
can get hard. He couldn't.
Right. You can only talk from a person that
Yeah,
Like,
doesn't
you're
have
right.
that problem.
I remember specifically saying this to my mother and being like crying, bawling, like, because I thought it was something wrong with me. And she's like, just stick it out, you never know. And before I knew it, 4 years happened, and I was just like, well, shit. I ain't just went through
You
my
told
whole
your mama.
college years.
You told your mama he had sex with
I asked my mom because I
And you
thought
ain't
something was
cheating
wrong
under
with
that
me.
time.
Huh?
Huh? You
Yeah, she was
hear it.
sucking. She was sucking dick in Odyssey Phone World.
She
Not
said
at that
was
time.
before.
That was a completely different
No,
person.
you said y'all was 17. You was 17.
It was before.
That was a completely different person.
But she still had another dude because she
Right.
was in love with the other dude.
When I
That
got
was
older.
doing the physical
When I got
stuff.
older, so I was 21 at the time that we officially ended things completely.
And then you met the other dude.
No, I met the other dude while I was dating the other guy.
So you was cheating.
No,
You
I
was
didn't cheat.
cheating.
I didn't have sex with the other guy. I didn't have sex with the other guy until we had completely.
Hold on, let me turn
ended
my
everything.
Let me turn my camera
no,
on.
ma'am, that is not what you said.
No, I didn't have.
We ain't on that.
No. I didn't have sex with the other guy until
Let
we
me
had
turn my
completely
camera on
ended everything.
because they trying to grill
No,
Jessica
because-
Lenai. Y'all ain't
because
gonna
you
grill
said you were
Jessica
in
Lenai.
love.
Nah. You ain't gonna grill
I
Jessica
said I had
She
love
Lenai.
was
for the-
loving two people at
Hey.
once.
At
Yeah.
one time, right. So if you had broken up
I
with
got a
your
question.
boyfriend, then
I got a quick question,
that
real
wouldn't even be on the
quick.
table.
Cause y'all playing detective and shit. I got a quick question.
And no, because I'm
What's,
like, I'm being as transparent as I possibly can.
What's worse, physically cheating or emotionally cheating?
For me, it's emotional.
Oh,
And I learned that from that. I learned that from that.
Expound.
That's what I learned. I learned that from that because I had that connection with two different people.
So you was in love with two people at one time.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
If you want to say that, you're right. You're right, punk.
I gave him what he want.
Yeah, but the
Give
physical,
him
like
what
I
he
was saying,
want.
did not happen until much later. But like me and the other guy, we tried to work it out, just couldn't work it out, and I was just like, while I was still in love with him because he was great, but he just wasn't great. I need every need met.
or potential to have every need met.
No, not potential.
Okay.
Fuck that potential shit. Like I said, I stuck it out for 4 years out of potential. I'm never doing that shit again.
Understood.
Punk, what's worse, physically cheating or emotionally cheating?
Physical.
Why you
don't
think
think
that?
emotional because you care?
Hmm?
Emotional is a thing like you actually care about that person because the physical thing is like
You care
different.
about a bunch of people in life.
Right,
You got
but I'm
friends
saying
you
like
care
I
about,
was
you
in a
got family
romantic
you care
way.
about.
I'm talking about in a romantic way.
What separates a friend from a boyfriend?
A friend from a boyfriend. I'm being physical with this person.
Precisely.
No.
said
He
you
said physical or he.
I said physical.
Physical is not.
What separates a friend from a
I can
boyfriend?
go out and fuck somebody right now and not give a fuck about them. But if I
could.
care about them and I
You
never
care
hear
about
about
your
them,
friends?
my friends.
Yeah.
Depends on which friends you're talking about.
You care about your
I would
damn
hope.
friend.
No, I care about my friends. I care about my
You
friends.
care about your boyfriend.
I don't have a boyfriend right now.
You
If you got a boyfriend,
I said.
she talking to somebody. If you
No,
got a
I
boyfriend,
said I'm dating somebody.
she's being
you gotta-
shifty.
I don't have a boyfriend. I'm dating someone.
if you
Trying
got a
to
boyfriend,
get out of
you
these
care about him,
jams. You trying to get out of these traps Punk setting for you.
No, what did you say?
right? If you have a boyfriend, you care about him, right?
I do.
What separates that boyfriend from a male friend? Or from a friend, period. What's the
Because I'm being
separation?
physical with that person.
Precisely.
So you're saying
How
that you
how can I govern your emotions?
No. So you're saying that you can have sex with somebody without emotion,
I didn't say
or
any
with,
of
you
that.
only have sex
He-
with people with emotion? Is that what you're
I
saying?
didn't say any of that. What he asked was, what's worse, cheating physically or mentally?
So,
I
so if it's
Emotionally.
physical, do you think that
Emotionally.
like it's emotion in there? Because I feel like if
No.
somebody was cheating on me and then they started to actually have feelings for that person, I would be upset.
For me personally, I'm not having sex with somebody typically that I don't care about.
Okay. So that means that emotions are tied in there.
Right. But the physical aspect of cheating, you can care about a friend. You can care about the person you with. You can care about multiple people, and nobody has any jealousy over that. The real issue comes into play when shit turns physical. Whether that's spending time, whether that's actual sex. When shit turns physical, that's when people get pulled away from their significant other, and then you start to see the lapses.
I feel like you can only get pulled away from your significant other if there's emotion involved with that physical. Because I mean, like, I've been in an open relationship before, where the person was just like, this is just physical. But once I started to go and like actually have physical along with emotion, that's when dude couldn't take it.
So you did the same thing and he couldn't handle it?
Yes, he couldn't handle it.
What couldn't he handle?
He couldn't handle the emotion that I actually cared about this person that I was starting to have, that I was having sex with.
People different. For me, it's physical.
People are extremely different.
All right. Vee Chat.
Emotional.
Emotional's worse.
I think so.
You better not love that.
Why?
Look at that Wendy Williams shit. Wendy Williams really did not care that her husband was out here having sex with random women. But as soon as he had a baby with this woman, that's when she cared, because that's when she found out like they had a baby, like he was with the same, like he
there
had
was
a baby
a relationship
with the same person. It was a whole ass relationship. There you go. That's when she was like no, and then filed for divorce. But the whole time, I think it was like what, 20 something years, or maybe less than that. But she was like, you can cheat, but we're not getting divorced. And then she said her breaking point was the baby. The baby was like clearly like a mutual decided thing that they were going to do, because Wendy couldn't have no more children.
You got something else to say, Pun? Because you did a long sigh there.
No. If you in a relationship, right, and you...
Go!
To me, the sexual part is like important, because I'm assuming most women have like these standards with men, right? When they meet them and you start dating, and it's like, I'm not just giving anybody the box, right? Like what y'all call it, the box.
We can continue.
Y'all ain't just giving anybody the box, correct?
Yeah. It depends.
Not everybody not getting the box.
Okay, so if you give another dude the box, yeah, I got an issue with that. You know, because feelings and emotions, people be thinking they feel some way based off the fucking wind blowing, and then the next day feelings can change. Mm-hmm. You gave somebody the box, that's permanent.
Really?
What? For how not?
I mean,
how,
yeah, definitely that person. Definitely I slept with that person, and yes, that's one of my counts. But what I'm saying is that like, there literally are women out here who could just have sex with somebody and it just not be emotional. And
I'm literally gonna feel like, what made me oh so special when you just went and gave your box to some dude that you want to tell me you didn't care about?
But then that's why some people have open relationships.
We ain't talking about open relationships though. We talking about people cheating. You can't cheat in an open relationship.
You can.
I don't know.
You still can.
I feel like when
what?
you start
cheat open relationship.
If you're not being open. If you're not telling the person who you're sleeping with, if you're not telling your partner who you're sleeping with, you're still cheating. Why you wouldn't? That's a different question. I don't know, but you still can cheat in an open relationship. Maybe. Absolutely.
Okay.
If you're lying, you're cheating.
Maybe it depends on the guidelines of the openness of the relationship.
Why does it depend on the guy?
I said guidelines.
Okay.
Yeah, I just feel like if you gonna get a box to some dude, and we've been in this thing for how long, and I'm supposed to feel like this is something special for me, I got an issue with that. I don't feel that way about you
texting
caring about
and
a person.
You don't care about that. You don't feel that way about texting every day.
You can give your dick to anybody?
I didn't say that.
No, I'm asking.
No.
You just can't give your dick to anybody?
No.
Because I do recall you saying earlier on in this conversation that you You
I
have
gotta
to
care
and,
about you.
So that's emotion in that.
It is emotion. I never said there's no emotion in sex, but as you stated, there's people who can go have sex without the emotion. Most women think most men don't care about emotion and can just have sex because y'all think we just be ready when the wind blow. But so to me, that's like emotionless. Y'all think we run off emotions. I mean, off of just sex and not emotion. So. But for me, if you gonna tell me that you give me these things sexually and we do this and I'm special and that's why you do these things, for you to give that to another person, who the fuck am I?
That's emotional. Because you care about it.
I care about it. If
Yes.
you can give, I'm saying I care about it.
Yes.
But you may not have cared when you gave dude the box. You might have felt like it was just sex. But I care because you told me.
To him is worse than emotional cheating.
Yeah.
No, I get that, but I'm saying like it's also some emotion tied into that.
He's not saying that it's not.
I'm saying for me, it's emotions tied.
What he's saying is physical cheating, regardless of emotions or no emotions, it's worse for him
to me
than emotional cheating.
Most of the time, women say, "I'll do more sexually for a man who means XYZ or who gives me XYZ or makes me feel like XYZ," right? So if you've been giving me all this physically and then I found out you gave it to another dude, yes, that fucks me up way more than
you texting every day,
somebody.
Talking every day, expressing your feelings and your deepest secrets and promises.
Yeah, I mean, to me it do, because you do that shit with your friends.
Okay.
Your friends probably know more of your secrets than I do. Pretty sure you text them every day too.
Hit dogs holler.
I mean,
okay. All right, let's wrap that up. We've been on that too long. All right, got another clip for y'all to react to. TikTok sends me this shit.
Okay, my father has a rule, and I'm not saying that this rule is accurate, inaccurate, but just look at your life and apply it and see if it's accurate, gentlemen. My father's told me that if a woman's over 32, never been married, never had any kids, there's something wrong with her.
Tequila tales, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's just a rule. And I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's incorrect. But every time I've applied this rule, it has been accurate. So, I'm just saying.
Told you.
All right. Let me shut up because I'm seeing people that's ready to jump at my throat. I've got some comments over here. I've got a comment.
All right. Tell your daddy. That if you find a woman who is 32 years old, don't have any kids, never been married, tell your daddy that she's educated. And that she's planning to make financial decisions so she can afford the children that she has and send them to college instead of having them standing at the L stop. She can drive a Lexus to work. Tell your daddy, woman is a boss.
React. You believe this, Vee Chat? This golden rule that his daddy has.
If a woman's over 32, then she's damaged goods.
Something's wrong with her if she hasn't been married or had kids.
I don't agree. I do not agree. 'Cause everybody has their own choices. Some people don't want kids or don't want to be married. It doesn't mean that they're damaged goods. They're just doing what they want to do.
He didn't say they damaged goods. He said something wrong with him.
So nothing's wrong with him. I don't feel like anything's damaged goods, something wrong with him. No, because everybody doesn't want to be married. Everybody don't want to have kids.
Something wrong with everybody,
Can
ain't
we
it?
speak about the people who do want to be married and want kids and they 32 and they never had.
Okay. Go ahead.
Maybe something productively is wrong. Reproductively is wrong. It doesn't necessarily mean that, like, maybe all the guys she was with shooting blanks. Maybe something is wrong with her. I don't know. Like, as far as not damaged good, but maybe it's just something like medically is wrong. Like, it doesn't mean because she doesn't have kids. Hell, I didn't have a kid. I didn't have a kid at 32.
It's like, why does it always have to be something wrong with the
wrong
woman? Why does it always have to be something wrong with the woman and not the men that this woman is encountering? Because, like, shit, she might not be in the city where she's hot. So what if she moves out? What if she moves to another city, you know, but this person wants to stay here or whatever? Like, I don't know. Like, I personally, I hate, like, the notion or the thought process that it has to be something wrong with the woman. Because, like, what if this woman is looking at her environment and she's looking at her potentials or not her potentials, her prospects, and she's not liking any of them. She want to keep her coochie to herself. Like, damn, why always gotta be something wrong with the woman? Why can't it be something wrong with these niggas out here?
It can be. Punk, you want to say something?
I'll tell you this right now.
You the
Know
most.
what you think?
Punk, you the most
hella faces.
untalkative.
I want to know what you think. You make hella faces.
You're the most untalkative.
I just was listening to everything.
Podcast superstar. I know.
I was
okay.
just listening to everything the woman said, her rebuttal, right?
Mm-hmm.
She ain't say nothing about, like, the mothering, the being a wife, you know, the shit that men care about. Definitely after 32, 35 years old when they got their shit together, because that's what they care about. Not your education level, not how much money you finna be making, not that you a boss. Nah, don't give a fuck.
But why would she be talking about mothering if the person in this scenario is not a mother?
The same reason why men get talked to about being fathers and husbands and taking care of family from the time they like fucking 12 years old. We're literally raised on go to school, get a good job, take care of your family, take care of your kids. Like, we're raised on that.
So
and y'all
why
not.
Can't No.
Y'all not.
Yes.
Y'all raised on go to school, get an education, be able to support yourself, and don't need a man for shit.
No.
You got him in his bag, baby.
No.
You got him in his bag, baby.
I wasn't raised on that. I was actually raised the exact opposite. But what I had to
One
do,
of a million.
I'm telling you right now.
You was raised the opposite, and what happened? And what happened?
I saw where that shit got people.
And where did it get them? Where did it get them?
With a husband that wasn't worth shit. I've never seen anybody who has been married, especially people who got married young, who has been in a great marriage, like, at all.
No marriage great.
No marriage is great, but damn it, you ain't got to. I shouldn't have to pay your bills. You shouldn't have any outside kids, and that's what I saw.
Who shouldn't have to pay who bills?
I shouldn't have to pay my husband's bills.
The woman. My point exactly. But y'all not taught to take care of a family.
This is what I'm saying.
This is what you're saying.
This is what I saw.
Right. This is what you saw. Y'all not taught that.
What I saw was I was taught to find a man.
Finish your point, and then I'm gonna have Punk go.
I was told to find a man, make him happy. That's why I was pressured to stay with this one individual for so long. Oh, y'all so cute, da 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 da. But then when I saw all that shit that was happening, all these women that were married in my family, and they had all these fucking kids, 3+ kids with these niggas that wasn't worth shit. They have to take care of I know somebody in my family that has to pay her husband's child support because the nigga he refuses to get a job and do for himself. So therefore, I saw that shit and I was like, no, I don't want that to be me. I want to be educated. I want to take care of myself. That's why these same bitches is asking me for money. They're asking me, like, can you help me out? They're coming to my house and venting and telling me their shit. Like, my cousin right now, I'm going to be in her wedding.
That's not good person.
No. I'm just telling her. Congratulations. Okay. But she literally waited. She educated herself. She took care of herself. She went to therapy. She has a good job. All that shit. And the man came when she was ready. Sometimes bitches just ain't ready, but then the nigga that is there, they'll just take it. They'll just settle. Women should be taught not to settle. I'm never going to settle. And I don't give a shit if I get married tomorrow or never get married at all. One thing that I know is for sure, I'm not going to bring no dead weight into my life, period.
Hey! Go ahead, Punk. Go ahead.
How many bills men out here paying?
What'd you say?
How many bills men out here paying, husbands? How many bills they paying?
Most. You talking about the men that I know?
Men, period.
I'm talking about. I was talking about my scenario. What woke me up? Because I was treated and I was raised. Because you said women aren't raised to do X, Y, Z, and I'm telling you, I was raised exactly to be a wife and a mother. I was literally told to find a man. Go to college and find a man. That was literally what I was told.
And you saw
you
saw a bad situation.
I saw the bad situation that every bitch that in my family that is married now and has a whole bunch of kids is in. And I said, I don't want that life. That's not going to be me.
You're speaking of your family.
That's exactly what I said from the get-go.
In the world.
I'm not talking about niggas. I'm talking about my perspective. I'm not talking about the world.
So, but let him talk about the world. Let him talk about the world now.
When you look at social media, when you look at just the way these systems set up, who's paying whose bills the most?
Well, you want to talk? Are we talking about the world? We just talking about like black families.
We talk about black culture. Definitely.
We can talk about black culture. How many men are in jail? Let's talk about black culture. How many men are in jail or aren't worth shit, and the women have to take care of home?
In these relationships where it's a man and a woman, and the man is over 35, because we talk over 32, because we talking about these people over 32, right? Mm-hmm. And these men have wives. How many of these men are out here paying mortgages? Paying car notes, paying car insurance.
I have no idea, because every nigga I know want to split a damn bill 50-50.
But those the single men though.
No, these are married men. This is what I'm trying to say. My experience.
But that's because they married.
That's from my experience.
50-50 still ain't the woman paying his bills. That's a partnership, right?
So if I don't pay my 50% of the bills, the lights go out, right?
Yeah.
The water goes out, right?
But that's not his bill. That's a bill that y'all have together.
If we're splitting everything 50-50, if I don't pay my portion,
hey, we ain't talking about 50-50. Let's get back on track. What's the initial topic? Y'all done went all off, friend.
So all I'm saying
I don't feel like there's anything wrong with a woman that is not married.
There's nothing
or have
wrong
kids
with
at 32.
Shit, she probably learned like I did. Wake the fuck up. Stop sipping the Kool-Aid.
Wake up from what?
Wake up from this damn fantasy that you have to be married, that the dream is to be married, because it's not. Sometimes the dream is just to be fucking happy, and being happy is whatever you make it to be. It's not what everybody is telling you and programming you to think. Because like I said, that was me. They literally put the pressure on me to keep a fucking man in my life, and I kept this man in my life for 4 fucking years. And then when it finally got to the point where I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck about me? That's when, I thought y'all was gonna get married. No, I'm not gonna marry somebody with a broke dick. Just to say that I'm fucking married. A lot of bitches just want to be married just to say that they married. That's it. Shit, I got a man. My husband like it. So what, bitch? You paying your husband's child support. Shut the fuck up. Sit down. Sit on the couch that you bought. Goofy bitches. I wish I would.
The most uncut. She ain't signed a waiver, but we don't give a fuck. Oh man!
I told you I didn't want to talk. It wasn't no point.
Man.
My segment got handcuffed.
You said what?
My segment got handcuffed.
Hey, we all and don't nobody got no segments here. We all just.
I'm
talking.
saying when I was supposed to been talking, it got handcuffed.
Sorry. Go ahead. He could say his part.
Do your thing, bro.
Yeah, I made it over.
Boy, this shit. I told you part 2 is always better.
All I know is men take care of women all the fucking time. We don't care nothing about you being a boss. We don't care about how much money you gonna make, none of that shit. We care about how you gonna treat us. You gonna be loyal, how the kids gonna be. That's the shit we care about. So you saying you was going out trying to figure out how to be a boss? Nah, alright.
I did think that her rebuttal was stupid.
What do I care? I don't care about none of that. But then you looking for a man and be wondering why you can't get one, because you too worried about being a boss and not being a partner, not thinking about being a wife, not thinking about taking care of the kids and shit like that. You thinking about, I'm a boss and I can drive my Lexus to work. You could drive your Lexus anyway. The fuck? Right, you thinking about being single. That shit goofy to me. You're thinking about living a single life, taking care of kids as a single parent. Congrats.
All right. Vee Chat, did you have anything to say? Did you start?
I thought I did. But
We
shit.
45 minutes in, 2 topics. Oh, that's how you know shit is good. God damn it. Let's lighten up the situation, or it might make shit worse. Who knows? But we are here.
It's better.
This is a hypothetical. Like I say, we don't talk about our own relationships. We don't talk about our own situations here. We are speaking in general. We are entertainers. This is a podcast, a safe space, okay? Damn. My partner wants a dog, and I absolutely don't.
No comment.
I absolutely don't. I'll comment. I got you, punk. I'll comment. What compromise can we come to?
Get a gerbil.
Say it again.
Get a different animal. I just feel like, or no animals. I don't know. Like,
Can you speak it to the mic?
oh, sorry. I just get it. I don't know. Find a different animal. Don't get an animal. You gotta think about it because, like, when you get a dog, they're like fucking kids. They incur bills. Like, some dogs you have to have insurance on, the vet bills. You gotta take care. It's a lot of responsibility because who's getting up at 3:00 in the morning to walk a damn dog or let him out? Like, it's too much. But I don't feel like
The person who don't want the dog.
Facts. So I don't know. I don't think that. It's just something that needs to be talked about.
What is the so get
It needs to be
another,
talked about. Maybe get something that's
another animal.
a low
That's
maintenance
a good
animal.
ass answer. I like
maintenance
that
animal,
answer.
yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. I
Not
like
gerbils
that
because they
answer.
stink, but
Yeah, gerbils stink too.
but
But
something else.
No, why don't the person just volunteer at the shelter or something? You want to
Okay, go ahead.
Don't meet a whole bunch of dogs. Volunteer at the shelter.
Great answer. Great answer.
go another
Or
great
go visit
answer.
a relative that got
Go vi-
dogs.
is
Go
that-
see.
This
Go see
podcast,
them.
we came up with answers on this podcast. Damn.
Go to the relative house that got a dog,
Exactly.
you know, and you can feel like you
Dog
got your
sit.
dog.
Dog
Yeah.
sit.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You literally, I dog sit. Sometimes you can go to somebody's house and watch their dog.
Go to their house and watch it.
And get paid while you do it.
Go
There
to
you
their house and watch, or maybe just out of love. I'm not even mad out of just love. I ain't mad out of love.
Look after a dog again.
Well, you ain't the one that want the dog, apparently.
No, but I'm saying like the other person, you can be like, yo, why don't you volunteer to watch the dog on the weekend? You can.
But if it's
do
your
Rover
people, you
or
just
something.
gonna watch it for the free though. If it's your people,
Yeah.
No, dogs are a lot of work.
they are a
Especially
lot of
dogs.
work. They are a lot
Cats.
of
I'd
work.
rather have a baby
Cats.
You'd rather have a baby.
than have a dog, an animal. Yeah, I'd rather.
At least you
I
could
feel
get
like
the-
I could just have another kid.
At least you can get the tax write off.
I ain't thought
Ba-dum
about none of
ding.
that, but shit, yeah.
Responsibility that
I
comes
mean,
with a
I-
dog, you might as well.
Yeah, I just feel like I
Shit.
gotta
Hey,
walk
that's what I'm
it,
saying,
I gotta
shit.
train it.
Yeah,
You
at
gotta
least the
feed
human will
it,
take care
take
of
it
you.
to the doctor.
Maybe.
all
Maybe.
of that, like.
Shit. Ain't
If
no
you
guarantee.
did.
And
Yes,
you gotta do that forever. It ain't like you stop walking the dog. No, you gotta walk it all the time. At some point, my kid gonna be able to go live life, you
The kid gonna
know,
be able to
or
walk himself.
be able to do like, no, you're stuck. You know, it is what it is.
Unless you raise a
You
loser.
you can have your dog 15 years. You still can't leave your dog in
What
the
if you
house
raise
for
a
10
loser?
hours by itself.
We're not raising losers.
But you
in
have
here.
a 15-year-old
loser.
kid.
I'm
You
saying,
can be
what
like,
if-
I'll be
what if-
back.
what
I'll
if
be
you
back,
raise a
son.
loser?
You know?
Right.
that lives in your
We not
basement
putting
for
no-
50
we
years.
not putting no what
Nah,
else
we
in
already
there.
talked about that.
Mm-mm.
That ain't
Putting no
happening.
what ifs in the. We
That
raising
could
good.
happen.
We
I'm just
raising
saying.
good kids.
Go
No.
to a shelter.
God bless everybody's child. But I don't want no losers out here in the world no more. We got plenty of clowns.
Yeah,
Is forcing a dog on someone the equivalent of forcing a child on them?
Fuck yes.
What y'all say?
Yes.
But it's I don't want to say it's forcing the kid, but it's still forcing somebody to do something or forcing a responsibility that they don't want to do.
Forcing a responsibility, yes, but I just can't say forcing a kid.
That's why I said maybe not a kid. I say, but it's still forcing.
But I mean,
You
it's
could
just
go-
as expensive.
No,
though.
you could go buy a dog in a day. It take 9 months for you to have a kid. Like, it's completely different to me to force a kid
Because
on
you
somebody
can prepare
as
for
opposed to a
it.
dog.
You prepare for a baby though, but like
Prepare. If I told you I don't want a kid, what's the preparing? Or if you don't want a kid, what we preparing for?
no, I'm saying if you can prepare for the child, the person can prepare for a child. You can just bring home a Chihuahua one day and be like, hey, this is yours. Now I'm stuck with this dog.
I ain't stuck because if you bring it home, tell you take it right.
Where you gonna take the dog?
I don't know what they gonna do with the dog.
Let it out the back door.
No.
Let me stop.
No.
Do we got any dog owners on the today's pod?
No.
Damn, they gonna kill us.
Almost, but no.
Almost.
Yeah.
Did you used to own a dog?
No. I used to volunteer at a dog shelter.
Okay, cool.
And then I almost adopted this one dog.
She killed plants. She don't need no animals.
Hey, Peter about to be at our head.
You said that the last part.
Fuck you.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
We used to have a
About
dog.
Keisha the plant. Keisha died, y'all. She gone.
Go ahead, Bert.
We used to have a dog.
Okay, how you feel about the dogs? How you feel? You like the dogs?
Did I like the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, you grow attachment to it just like anything else.
No, I want to know about the scenario with the dog. You wanted the dog?
No.
You never wanted
I
a
ain't never
dog.
wanted a dog. I'm really allergic
Did
to
you get
them.
attached?
So you're allergic to dog.
Yeah. Huh?
So you're allergic to the dog. You have a medical condition against a dog.
Yeah.
Okay. So but
But you did it anyway
but we
because
still
you love your
had.
wife.
Precisely.
Oh, you're such a great person.
Try to be.
Anyway, continue with your story.
Yeah.
What? What's the question?
How was your experience with the dog? Why don't you
I
want a
mean,
dog again?
Why I
Was
don't
it-
want a dog again? Because I just have to deal with stuff that I didn't want to deal with. So it's not like I didn't love the dog at some point, like, and even didn't mind like walking it and shit and taking care of it. But I grew attachments to stuff. You something around long enough, like you gonna grow attachment to it, you know. But it just ain't my thing. I don't want to design my life around having a dog, like needing to take it out for a walk or for this. Like, it's not something I want to commit to doing. Definitely not right now. Like, and I would have to commit to doing that for me to feel like I want a dog.
Could you train a dog to use the toilet on its own? Because I know you
I
can train
believe
a
you
cat,
can.
But I wonder if you can train a dog.
I believe you
What do you
can.
mean? Use like the physical toilet?
Yeah.
You want to-
Because then I'll own a dog.
Why
all
it's gotta be
day.
that? Why it's
I
gotta be
don't
that
even want a
specific?
dog sitting on the toilet that I sit on. Like, no. I'm sorry. I just can't. They go outside
Y'all
and
off
put
the
their
rails.
ass on anything.
Y'all
And I
off the
want that sitting
rails.
on my toilet.
No. I'm just talking about for me. I was saying if you can train the dog to use this bathroom on its own, I think I might. You know, get its own food.
Get its own food.
I might put my dog to work.
Okay.
It might be
You want a
lasting.
kid.
See, there you go. Now, if you could put the dog to work instead of you working for the dog, okay, I'd be cool with that.
Ain't gonna
But
happen.
100%.
but the responsibility of a dog is a lot. It's like you literally taking on another child.
Do
You go out of town, you got to figure out what's going on with the dog. The dog
gonna
coming.
watch
it?
Are they coming? Are they going? Are they
Place.
blah, blah, blah. You know, they shitting everywhere. They sick. They need they insurance more than yours.
Right.
Well, you know, I ain't gonna say that, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's real stuff.
And then some animal hospitals don't take insurance. Like you have to pay straight up out of pocket.
Really?
So like it could be super expensive. That's part of the reason why I don't own the dog. 'Cause the dog that I was thinking about adopting was a pit bull with special needs, and I was just like, nah.
See, it's too much.
You want a pit bull with special
This is too much.
needs.
And it was like she was.
I don't trust the trained one.
It was
guys.
physical. It was like she had 3 legs and she also had a skin condition. So she was cute.
Too much.
Exactly. I think we all in agreement on that.
Yeah, we are. Okay, let me come up with another topic real quick as we hit it 3, and we can bounce about this jam. The meal ticket guy. Y'all want to talk about the meal ticket guy? Nope.
I don't think it's gonna be a deep enough conversation.
Do women chase men in the DMs?
I have.
Whoa, got one. Go fishing, might catch some. Hey, you chase the man in the DMs?
I have, yeah.
Oh, whoa,
I let
why?
it be known that I like this guy.
Huh? What'd you say, Vee Chat?
He said, I think he's saying it goes down in the DM.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. We don't own that. we all save it for the proof. So, what made you chase a man in the DMs?
I was interested.
What made you interested?
I found him attractive.
She ain't know shit else about him.
I had actually met
He had
him.
some status.
I met him in person, and he was really, really nice. And so, like, I reached out to him. I was like, hey, it was really nice meeting you, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, hey, you want to go to the show? And we went on several dates. So, yeah.
He had a little status.
Yes, he did.
Little clout. Like, clap.
But he also, I mean, I've met people before that have had status, and they just don't have the personality behind it that is, like, worth even talking to. But this person, he was really cool, personable, everything. And I kind of felt a vibe when I met him. Now, I'm not just out here messaging Michael B. Jordan like, hey, hit me up. This is actually somebody
Shooting for half good. Hey, that bitch might go in.
But I can say this. I did DM a rapper one time, and he hit me back. So, and yeah. That's it.
Oh. Let's leave it at that then.
That's where the story ends.
Yeah. Exactly there.
Vee Chat, you ain't never chased in a DM.
You ever chased
They
that
had
DMs?
DMs back then?
They had Black Planet
Since you been with your
messages.
husband 20 years or so.
Black Planet, that goes way back.
MySpace.
MySpace.
No chasing in the DMs. No. MySpace, Black Planet, none of that.
Not even on. I've done it on MySpace too, and I actually I dated that guy for a while.
It was worth the chase.
He was a Marine, so yeah. It was worth it.
Funny. Y'all funny as hell. Y'all funny as hell. Say it again, Pun, because I ain't had you on camera.
The D was good.
Yes, it was. We almost got married. Actually,
He go down. What, you ran him off?
no.
He go down in the DM. He go motherfucking down.
No,
Hey.
I didn't run him off. I actually was like, I don't want to be a military wife.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
I just didn't want to.
Nah, give me more than
She
that.
don't wanna
I
get
know you
married.
more
Exactly,
textures.
that-
She don't. Did you just
that
not
was
hear
it.
the spiel about
No,
her
hold on. I
family
want to
and
hear
shit?
from her. I want to hear
She
from.
is scared of the ultimate commitment.
I'm not scared of a.
Woo! They coming at you today, baby. They coming at you today.
I'm not scared of
Ooh.
commitment.
You,
I thought
Jessica
ultimate
Lenai, are you scared of commitment? Damn.
No, not at all. I'm not scared of commitment. Actually, like, commitment is great. What I don't want or don't need is marriage. I don't think that, like,
A title person don't want the ultimate title.
I don't want to be married.
Talk to her.
I don't
Make
want
it
to be
make
married.
sense.
There's really no need to get married. Like,
Besides the fact that that's the point where you're not supposed to have infidelity and
but
commit
what's going to
adultery
stop from
and
that?
cheating.
What's going to
What's
stop?
gonna stop from having a title? Period. That's all I've been saying
Anyway,
this whole time.
my story is I don't want to be married. When I
That's
had
all
the
I've
chance,
been
when I had the
saying.
2 chances,
But you said you want the title.
I would like the title,
Not
but
that
I don't
title.
need one
I
of
don't
those titles
get
to
it.
be wife. That doesn't
Oh.
need to be it.
You
I can
need
be
the
somebody's-
You want to be
title?
a girlfriend but not a wife?
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm ready to be somebody's girlfriend, but also at the same time, I didn't cut that off completely. I didn't say that, like, I'm never gonna get married.
You
I never said that. I
absolutely
said
You
what
said
I want.
that.
You said you
though.
don't want to get married.
I
and
said I don't want to
kids.
get married, but I also last time I was here, I also said I'm not cutting that off completely. I'm not
We know
saying
that.
I'm not shutting the door on that.
But why
completely.
did why
Well,
put
man.
But
that
right
energy?
now,
Hold
at
on.
this moment, do I want to get married? No.
But why put
I
that
didn't wanna
energy
get-
on it?
I didn't
But
want to
what-
get
what
married
energy
at
on what?
24.
But the why
Shit
put
just
that
happened.
negative connotation on the of no, I don't want to get married.
I
but,
said right.
but
What?
maybe I do want to get married in the future. Just be
That's
like
not what I said. That's not what I said. I said I'm not closing the door on that completely. I'm not saying I'm never getting married. I never
Why is it
said
gotta
that.
be a closing of a door?
It's not a closing of a door. I said right now at this moment, do I want to get married? No. Did I want to get married when the guy proposed to me at 24? I said yes, but then ultimately I said no. I don't want to get married.
When you date men, do you tell them that you don't want to get married?
Yes, actually, I had
so
a
you're
very
closing
open.
the door on it.
No,
you're closing the door on it.
No,
Let's have an episode, Punk. Let's have a damn episode.
What man that you're dating?
No.
What
no.
man that
I don't
you're
close
dating?
the door. I don't close the door at anything. First of all, when somebody, I'm very open about
Let
how I feel.
Let him finish.
Go ahead.
Let him
finish.
What
Tell
man,
me about my feelings.
What man? I'm not telling you about your feelings.
He ain't.
What man that you're dating that's want a serious, committed relationship, and you tell them, I don't want to get married, do you think it's going to take you serious to the point where y'all really going to be serious?
I have this exact same conversation that I just had with Deuce. I just said, right now, at this moment, do I want to get married? No. Do I ever see it happening for me? No. But if it happens, it happens. And I don't know what at that moment is going to change my mind. I'm always open for anything to come into my life. And because I'm so open for things to come into my life, amazing things have happened. So right now, am I thinking about marriage? Am I thinking about like what I want, the wedding dress that I want and all that stuff, or even the type of marriage that I want? No, because it's never occurred to me to even think about that stuff. When it came into my life to think about that stuff, I couldn't even physically think about it. I couldn't even mentally think about it. It just was not there. It was completely blank. And that's why at that moment I knew, I was like, no. Because when I said yes, I was like, you're wrapped up in the moment. It's so great. You want me to be with you for the rest of your life. That's amazing. And I thought that was beautiful. But then when I ultimately sat down and I thought about everything that came with it, I was like, am I ready for this? And the answer was no. And I've never been ready ever since those moments. I've had long relationships.
So you say you still not ready? That's what you're saying.
Right now, am I dating somebody that I want to marry, that I want to see every day for the rest of my life? The answer is no.
He twisted and turning.
No, I'm not. I'm saying right
that's
now,
all I
this
wanted.
person that I'm dating, we're just dating. We're like, 3 weeks into this whole thing. Do I want to marry this guy? The answer is no.
I'm not asking that.
Do I see myself?
Do you see yourself ready for marriage? Do you see
I'm
yourself?
not ready for marriage because I don't see it. I don't think that it's going to happen for me because I don't see it.
Punk
I'm not one of those girls.
Can we get Punk?
You know, I'm gonna tell you the type of girl I was. They always say, "Oh,
Punk is ready to get."
They say,
in
"Oh,
here.
girls think about their marriage or the type of wedding dress they want." I remember going wedding dress shopping and being like, "What? I didn't like any of these dresses. I never thought about any of the dresses, and I don't. Even if I do get married, and I've thought about this part, I would just go to the Justice of the Peace.
Let me reel you
go
in.
to the courthouse.
Jessica Lenai.
Go ahead.
I don't know. You used to say Michaels. Let me reel you in, okay? Punk, come on in here. What you was twiddling them fingers, boy. Come on in here. You look like you was ready to say something.
Because it was a whole thing about the commitment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And marriage is like the ultimate commitment, right?
Absolutely.
And you're saying you want a title because the title is so important because without it, you ain't got shit, basically. A man can do...
Let him finish.
So the ultimate title of marriage is when you really supposed to have everything and you're a title person who wants the commitment and don't just want a man to feel like he can do whatever he wants to, but you don't want to get married and you're dating people telling them, I don't want to get married. That's telling them you can do whatever the fuck you want to because I don't want the ultimate commitment. Yes, it is.
That's not saying that. No. Because
Okay.
if you disrespect me as a person that you're dating or the person that is actually your girlfriend, then you have no respect for me. If I'm being honest with somebody, first of all, what is wrong with being honest or being a woman that does not want to be married?
Nothing.
So I'm dating people and
you're going back and forth.
The problem is
you're going back and forth
about
because you're like, what I'm hearing is like you said you told the guy that you've been dating 3 weeks, no, I don't want to get married.
He asked me straight up.
Right. You said no. So it takes it off the table. It closes that door because there's nothing else to talk about. There's no reason for me to ever mention marriage again, or even think about asking you to marry me, or even maybe even having this deeper or having a deeper relationship because it's not going anywhere.
When I
I'm also dating somebody who doesn't want to be married.
One at a
What if
time.
I'm also dating somebody that does not want to be married and they don't see that? I'm gonna just tell you this right here.
They don't want to be married because they want to be able to do whatever they want to do.
That's not what they want to do.
Okay.
Okay. So you, Stedman and Oprah are not married. Do you think that both Stedman and Oprah are out here fucking?
I don't think Stedman and Oprah fucking each other, but that ain't my
Come
deal.
on.
I don't really care.
If you ever met Stedman,
We ain't never gonna get a bag fucking around with y'all. We ain't never gonna get a bag. Damn. Okay, go ahead, y'all. I'm selling out. Go ahead.
I'm just as a man. As a man,
Man.
if we're dating, we go on a date and you like, I don't want to get married.
Man.
Guess what's my thought? I ain't never got to worry about proposing to her even getting to that point.
Mm-hmm.
So when I meet a woman or I get to the point that I want to be married and I meet a woman or whatever, I'm not even gonna look your direction, regardless of what relationship we done had, how we been rocking, any of that, because you've already told me your parameters of I don't want this. So why am I even gonna look at it? I had that situation with a woman. It wasn't marriage. It was just we were friends, hung out a lot, whatever. I was single. I decided I want a relationship. It was with my wife now, but I told the people that I was messing with when I was single, I want a relationship. It ain't with y'all. The girl was heartbroken. Like, I thought I would have been next. We never had conversations of
because
being in a
you
relationship.
guys didn't. There was no title there. So what?
Exactly. If you never have a conversation telling me I want to be this, I want to be that, this, and you're telling me I don't want this,
bring it all in. Come on, bring it all in.
Then that just mean
to
me we're never gonna get there. So when I decide to go this other route, and I'm sorry you heartbroken, but we've been friends this whole time. I was never gonna treat you the way that I should treat my girlfriend.
So you're basically saying that you was out here fucking this girl.
I never said.
Hold on, let's keep it on track. Let's keep
me and her never had sex. Actually,
it doesn't. What doesn't make sense to me? Why even have an emotional connection with this person?
You get emotional connections to people that you spend time with and talk to, regardless if you have sex with them. Regardless, that's how friendships are built. Any relationship you have, that's how they're built, off communication and time spent. You don't have a sexual, physical relationship with every human being that you have a relationship with. That just ain't that.
Okay, but, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back to, because this is what I was saying, Jessica. That's why I feel like you closing the door, like you're speaking negatively about. Because you're saying
I never spoke negatively about it.
I'm just saying, but you're saying...
You just did right now.
I just said that I didn't want to be married.
You said all these bitches I seen got all these kids with these niggas and they paying their bills.
That I saw for marriage. I was raised a specific way. I was raised in the way that you said that women are not being raised.
But your examples was hella negative. And
because
the reason
that's what
why
I saw.
Okay.
So
let me reel it back to me?
That was negative.
Okay.
But what you saw was negative. It's not your fault that that's what you saw, but your outlook on it is negative because that's what you saw.
My outlook on marriage is not negative. I'm just saying right now, for me in my life, first of all, I don't need it. I don't want it. But if it were to come to me, I don't know what might happen.
But this
I
really
don't. How is it gonna come to you if you're telling every guy that you date,
I don't want it.
I don't want to be
married?
And
you said it came to you twice.
This is the thing that I think that everybody is thinking. I'm going into the first date. I don't want to get married. That's not what happens.
No.
If the topic of marriage comes up,
if he asks right, do you say that?
If the topic of marriage comes up, I'm gonna tell you straight up what I say.
Which usually does in some point.
After dating this guy for 3 weeks,
it's gonna come.
Straight up, he was like, "What do you think of marriage?" And I told him exactly what I thought of marriage.
You know why he asked you that? How old are y'all?
I'm 36. He's 36 too.
Yeah. You know why?
So anyway, we
Jessica.
What?
If I could see myself marrying this person, I would never tell him that. If I could see myself possibly...
I have not even been able to tell y'all what I said.
I don't care if it's even off appearance.
I haven't even been able to tell y'all what I said.
But if it's even just off...
No,
I
didn't. You said something different. So
go ahead.
No, in this conversation, I told him no. I don't want to get married or anything like that. But if it were to come, it has to be something that honestly we have talked about. We actually like.
That's every marriage.
We have an actual like the same similarities of or even ideals on what a marriage is. I don't want a marriage like anything that I ever saw. And I straight up, I told him everything that I saw, the exact same thing that I shared.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Supposed to be like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'll tell you exactly. We had this conversation just last night in my bed. We were talking about this, and I straight up was just like, yo, I don't know XYZ. He even asked me about submission and all that shit. Excuse me?
A song was playing in my head.
What song is playing in your head? Please let us know. What is it?
Rotimi in my bed.
Yeah, he's Nigerian too. So
yeah, that shit.
Y'all whining and shit.
So like straight up, we had this conversation, and I told him flat out. I was like, "Look, this is how I'm coming at a situation like this. I like my stuff. You like your stuff. We are both two like fiercely independent people. Mm-hmm. But if we were to come together on some shit." I don't even know what may happen. I know couples who have been together for 10 years, they get married for 4 and they get divorced. I know people who've met somebody like within that year, they get married and they've been together forever. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but I want my marriage to be something that I feel 100% comfortable in. And right now, what I'm seeing, these examples, I don't see anything that I really want. Okay. But if I come together with somebody...
But you know what you want, so you create what you want.
But if I come together with somebody...
You don't want forever.
If I come together with somebody and we are on the same page, who knows what may happen?
You don't want forever.
Know. That's not what I said.
I'm asking because you literally just said you know somebody that met a person in a year, got married, and they've been together forever. But you don't want none of these situations.
I did.
So do you not? You don't want the toxic looking shit where they paying your bills.
What I just said
you don't want forever.
Straight up. If I come together with somebody, we're on the same page, and we're on that page together. Then so be it. Let's ride with that shit. But right now,
so you have some
right
successful
now
marriages.
on today. I don't see myself getting married.
Okay.
Period.
So you have seen successful marriages.
I've seen very few compared to how many I actually know.
Okay. But you spoke of none of those.
I just told you. First of all, I was also going to give an example of how I actually know some people who've been together for 15 years. They've been together for 15 years. And they're both in their 40s. A tragic car accident happened. She straight up almost died in this car accident. I don't know what happened in the guy's head. He was like, I need this person to be my wife. They got married. They've been married for, 4 or 5 years now? So, like, and they have a great marriage. They also have, like, all the things that you were saying as far as the commitment go, their finances, and they started a business together. They have all that stuff. Marriage. Now, if I were to have a marriage, I would want something maybe similar to that, where it's like we can bring some shit together, which is actually like a commitment. Which is actually like a commitment of what you were talking about. But for right now, do I see that happening for myself? The answer is no. I like my space. I don't want nobody in my space. And when people come into my space, I don't like it. So it's just like I can't see myself loving someone and then still wanting them to get the fuck up out my house at the same time. That's not fair to that person. That's not fair to that person.
I feel you. Maybe you just don't want to be married. It's okay.
And that's what I said. Right now, at this time, I don't see it.
I'm just saying, I don't think you should tell guys that.
So even if they ask me a question.
If they ask you how you feel about marriage, I think you should tell them, if it happens, it happens. I'm not looking for it at this moment, but I'm open.
I feel like that's exactly what I said that I shared with them.
It sounded completely different. And I'm just telling you, maybe you meant it that way, but the way you said it,
that's what I said.
Your delivery could be a little different.
We get on the same page, whatever.
How they talk about men about tone, your tone could have been a little different out there. All right, that's all we saying.
We were just in bed. You think I'm talking to him like I'm talking to y'all? No.
Damn, that hour and 13 flew. Follow the TikTok. That shit. I love that shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's the only reason I do it. It takes up so much of my time. But
that's real.
Yeah, no. We got anything else anything relevant? You want to talk about BMF at all, Punk? We ain't talking about. We ain't talking about Charles. But I ain't watched the new one. But Charles getting called. Charles getting called.
Was that the Speak
boy
episode?
Charles? I don't know.
You said the what?
The Speak episode.
She's still talking about these size 15s.
No. But wasn't that was the episode though? Wasn't it? I think it was. You watched that episode?
Girl was acting and it was terrible.
Yeah, it was a little terrible at that part. Okay. Yeah, and that part it was terrible.
Where my husband at?
What you want to talk about?
Him getting
caught. Yeah, at the sleazy with the sleazy motel, Easy Rest Motel receipt.
Right behind where his wife worked.
You get caught.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny.
I don't know that shit.
That shit was funny. Hey, if you gonna do it big, goddammit.
I mean, I don't know what's to talk about.
Showed great restraint because I would have beat that bitch.
He got caught. What's
with the big titty bitch?
Yeah, long titty bitch. Long titty bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna get off her titties.
We got to get off our titties. Shit.
We don't do body shaming here on the Save It for the Booth. God damn it. No body shaming.
Y'all like long swinging titties?
We like all body shapes, sizes, and creeds, colors, and origins. God damn it. We accept everybody in their body.
And been put on some things, clearly. Charles melted.
Charles, the way he melted was hilarious. The Charles melt.
I mean, shit happens. My boy got caught. He knew it was coming.
Because he don't know what the fuck he doing in these streets. He ain't know what he was
doing. Shouldn't have been doing it. Didn't even really want to do it. Just got caught.
He wanted to do it.
I mean, at some point, yeah. But I don't think he initially set out to do it. Or he would have just busted open from jump. He showed restraint for a little while, but
so ladies, does restraint count for anything?
Hell no.
If you still actually do it, no. Like, oh, I ain't fuck her yesterday. I ain't fucked her 2 weeks ago. Like, no, like it doesn't. Okay. Like,
what if he didn't get caught and he told her? Does that show for anything?
It does. Ultimately, it does. It's just like you didn't have to necessarily tell me. Is it gonna hurt any less?
Are you gonna believe he stopped?
I would want to believe that he stopped. If you're telling me, I would want to believe that you stopped. Like now, well, I probably still have my suspicions and maybe things going on. If you moving weird, yes, but my
definitely ain't patching up no more walls over there.
Hell no, you're not patching up shit. Fix these walls. Fix these walls here. You're not going nowhere.
Just because you can't
even play the guitar in church with the other bitch no more. You can't do shit.
I don't understand. He was making bread.
Until he wasn't. Until he was just smacking cheeks.
She was paying when he was.
That $40 was shit.
It was back then.
Just look at me like Jessica Lenai get y'all clouded.
I ain't never seen BMF. I just know.
Oh, you see memes and shit.
Yeah, I just saw them big ass titties and was like, God damn.
We gonna keep it with it. Nobody described them as big. They always described them as long. I never understood it.
Well, I think don't long titties turn into like good cleavage once they in the right support. I think long titties they give you the best cleavage.
Only if they're full. If they're flat like pancakes, no, they don't.
Goddamn.
Only if they're full.
This bitch said flat like pancakes.
Only if they're full.
Were those pancakes?
No, she was saying like, wouldn't long boobs give you great cleavage?
I'm saying was those pancakes?
She had a little.
Okay, all right. That's not body shame. We do not body shame here at Save It for the Booth.
No,
all right.
Listen, I love titties. I love them. I don't care. I'm a burlesque dancer. I see titties all the time. I don't care.
You don't care what they look like, right?
I don't, but I just don't like those titties with the little raisins, the little raisin nipples.
Come on, we body shaming. We back to body shaming.
Is it really?
Yes.
It's like, bitch, get some areola.
How? She can't just go patch them on. What do you want to do?
Get some areola tattooed on.
Now she need a tattoo. Come on.
And this is why I say women put all this
pressure
on themselves, because you ain't heard not one guy talking about, nah, them areolas ain't look right.
You know what? You right.
What?
Let little raisins, let her go.
Let her go. Come on now.
I'll let Little Raisins go. I'm
Come
sorry,
on.
Little Raisins.
Please be sorry. Okay, we've been going. Y'all want to do one more topic or y'all done?
I'm done. Oh, I'm sorry. What's the topic? I'm sorry.
I was about to say, it's up to fun.
We all off the damn. Let's go. I'm done. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go. Let's do it.
I'm sorry, Little Raisins.
Does feminine energy depend on how much money you make?
How much money the guy make?
I'm confusion. What?
So if you make 80,000 a year and dude make 80,000 a year, you feel like you not submitting completely because y'all on the same level. But if he make 160,000 a year, then you could fully submit because he make twice what you make. So you can be completely in your feminine energy because
he pay for everything.
He pay for everything.
Oh.
No.
Money doesn't matter about if I submit. Like Jill Scott said, if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, then you can't tell me what to do. Like, shut your bitch ass.
Jill Scott, damn, I didn't know that was a Jill Scott quote, but shit, I'm gonna reuse that.
I'm gonna submit to my man. Period. I'm very submissive, regardless of what you guys think. But I'm very submissive. So.
Who said we didn't think that?
I think you think that I think that I'm an alpha woman.
I don't think you think you're an alpha woman. I
You
think
think you think
no
That's
desire
just-
to get married, and I feel like that's a hindrance to the
It
dating
could be.
aspect.
You know what?
for
It very well could be. But I just know right now.
You feel like that hinders her in her dating?
Yes.
Are you able to
what
accept that criticism or
hinder
no?
it, even if, like, say the topic of marriage doesn't even come up, because it's not like I've brought that up. I've never brought that up to anyone.
Right.
What
So,
if it never comes up? Is it still hindering me then?
No, because you haven't told him that you don't want to get married.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, this guy that I'm with right now, I just was straight up open and honest with him about it.
As you should be. I'm not saying you shouldn't.
And I think it's fair to him. And if if I do end up falling in love with this person so much, and they still want to get married, I would have enough love for that person to be like, you know what, go.
But will you initiate that one to be married?
You'll have enough love to tell them no and fly free and go do your shit?
You really can't love somebody. Like, okay, so, like, look. If somebody wants something that you don't want, it is not fair to this person. You should let them go. It's not fair to keep that person locked down into something. And I honestly believe, like, I would have enough love and respect for you to just go off and, like, find the person that you want to be with that wants everything that you want. If I don't want it, then fine. Like, fly free. My heart can be broken for a month. It's not going to be broken for a lifetime, period.
What's the topic we actually talking about, Deuce? Because we
going, bro. We going.
Right. What was the topic? So,
wasn't it feminine energy?
Yes. Does it depend on finances?
Talk about submission.
Vee Chat. You and your feminine energy, regardless of how much money.
If the guy gives me that sense of security, then yeah. It has nothing to do with the amount of money that is being made.
What sense of security? Secure in
well, not security, but just like
what do you need to be secure in?
Like, I need to feel safe. I need to feel protected. I need you to be a man of your word. Know how to lead, or at least the ability to lead. Yeah, like stuff
you
like that.
You have to trust that person.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it has nothing to do with money as far as like for me at least. For me to be submissive.
You ain't buying that?
Yeah. I mean, if that's what she's saying,
okay.
I'm not disagreeing with it.
Okay.
I feel like that's, you should always be in your feminine energy.
Cool. We got lights turning.
Imagine a man like, yeah, I ain't gonna be masculine until you. What? Y'all will be looking at us like we crazy. We don't get them we don't even get the luxury to say stuff like that.
True. That's true. Yeah, I don't get to say shit like that.
Why do you two make it bright in here? Oh, don't pay me no mind. I'm just an engineer, producer, director, all that.
But I think we were like all on the same page as far as that goes.
Absolutely. Follow the TikTok. Follow the YouTube. Instagram. Y'all been following the Instagram a little bit. Couple of reels, then with a little, I ain't gonna say viral, but we got a little views on a couple of reels. We gonna stay with it. Any final words?
I don't look like a gremlin.
Okay, shit.
I agree.
I don't look like a gremlin, and this pussy stay wet and tight. So fuck y'all.
Can't speak on that. Punk.
No words.
Vee Chat.
Bye, y'all.
Peace out.